Oh, I didn't hear you come in. We're here representing Malmo Jams 2 at the Global Game Jam 2016. We're here at Malmo University and I'm gonna show you around. Come with me. Hello, this is where all the game jammers eat and talk during the breaks. But currently they're working hard upstairs and let's come with me and check with them. Hello, I choose to take the stairs because I need the exercise. Welcome to the 5th floor of Niagara, where the game jammers are currently working on their projects. The Global Game Jam is the world's largest game jam event, taking place around the world at physical locations. Think of it as a hackathon focused on game development. It is the growth of an idea that in today's heavily connected world, we could come together, be creative, share experiences, and express ourselves in a multitude of ways using video games. It is very universal.
Hi and welcome to 2016's Global Game Jam with Malmo Jams 2 here at Malmo University. Now we're going to look at an interview with one of this year's participants. Hi guys, welcome to 2016's Global Game Jam here in Malmo at Malmo University. With me I got Jesper Andersson. So how are you feeling?
Yeah, I'm feeling good. We're having a good game here going, so I think it's going to be good.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Cool. So we've been thinking a little bit about the theme here today.
Right.
Could you tell me about it?
Yeah, it's rituals, and we kind of freaked out with it. So we thought a lot about. It ended up being Vikings and
Vikings. Okay.
yes, Vikings fighting in space. That's how we interpreted it.
Yeah, it seems fascinating. Okay, cool. So, from Vikings, what would you say is your favorite theme?
My favorite theme. This is my first Global Game Jam, and so this is my first Global Game Jam theme. So, well, I think it's pretty good. I think it's a fairly good theme. Yeah, you can do a lot with it. So yeah, sure.
Cool. Thank you for answering the question. Good luck with the game, yeah? Cool. So yeah, Jesper Andersson with his Viking ritual game. Stay tuned for more crazy games. We've been talking a lot about digital games this evening, but there's actually more to it. Now we're going to show you an interview with a guy who's making a board game. Hi, we're here out with the gamers again, and today we got a new guy here. Yes. What's your name?
Anders.
Anders.
Yes.
Nice to meet you. So, Game Jam, Global Game Jam. Have you been here before?
This is my second Global Game Jam.
Okay, second Global Game Jam. What brought you back?
The people and the creativity you can have here. Yeah.
Cool. So, have you seen in your previous years any cool games or anything like that? What's been your best memory, let's say?
Well, I like games that are a little bit crazy. And there was last global game, and there was this people that make a game where you are two dogs in a house, and the goal is to mess it up as much as you can, which means you're pooping and throwing up a lot in the house.
Okay, sounds disgusting, but yeah, fun.
Pixels.
So, what are you making today? Could you tell us anything about?
Yes, I'm actually making a board game. Yes, so I like I don't know, I like digital games, but I like board games too because it makes you more creativity and you can use a lot of things with your hands. Yeah.
And the creativity, you do everything by yourself? Yeah.
The thing is that I had two focus to come to this jam. First, I want to make a simple game because I want to focus on also making effects on After Effects. I want to practice that too. So I've taken this opportunity to focus on things I want to learn and craft. Yeah.
That sounds amazing. Thank you so much. Good luck with the game jam.
Thanks.
Thank you. Hi guys, welcome to the Global Game Jam at Malmo University. Now we have two participants, game makers and game jammers with us here in the studio. We have Emilia and David.
Hi.
Hi, how are you guys feeling?
Pretty excited.
Yeah?
It's been going pretty good so far.
Okay. How about you, David?
Well, it's my second jam and it's feeling pretty good.
Okay.
Yeah.
Second jam. How many jams have you been in?
This is my third.
Hmm?
I've been in the last Global Game Jam, and then the Arabic Game Jam last year, and now this Game Jam.
All right, all right. So being in, you can see a lot of game jams before this.
Well,
What were your expectations for this jam?
well, this time I got a pretty good group, so I'm hoping to first of all finish the game.
Yeah, that's a good.
Which you always get something that's sort of playable, but you don't always get as far as you would like, since you have a very short time, and usually a lot of things go wrong. But you always learn a lot, so it's never a waste, which is
Cool.
nice.
So that's a good goal,
Mhm.
in my opinion, like finishing a game.
Mhm.
Okay, so David, what were your expectations? Two game jams before this, right?
No, one before this.
Okay,
This
so
is the second one.
Yeah, okay.
Yeah. The first one was a board game jam,
Okay,
so
okay.
it was pretty different.
Mhm.
So this is the first time I'm working on digital games,
Mhm.
which I have no background in at all.
Okay,
So, it's,
so newbie, straight from the beginning.
yeah.
First thing. Okay,
Yeah,
so
so-
how's that going?
Well, I'm working with the graphics, the items for the game,
Hmm?
which is since I don't know how to code, which is I feel that's the right place for me.
Board games isn't a lot of coding.
No, not
Is
at
there?
all. It's scissors and glue.
Yeah,
Yeah,
basic tools.
basic
All you
tools.
need,
Yeah.
in
Yeah.
most cases. Okay, so what have we got here, Emilia?
This is animation of one of the main character of our game, called Moon, and they have a couple of different emotions that I've animated for them.
Okay.
So this is the sort of angry, discontent
All right. All right.
face.
Should we have a couple of more here?
Yep.
We can show the.
The happy face.
Yeah. How long did you work on these? Like how and what were the process of the different expressions?
Well, for this one, it took about 1.5, 2 hours ish to
Okay.
draw the components, because all the parts here are separate. Like the upper eyelid, the lower eyelid, the eye itself, and then the white of the eye are all different parts. And then you
Because
have
of the animations,
Yeah.
right? Yeah.
and all the other parts are also separate. And then after that, I have used a program called Live 2D to animate them,
Okay.
and in which you take. Well, now you can import the PSD directly, and it will map them for you, and then you edit them slightly just to get the ability to move them, and then you take them into the animation program where you then set specific movements for them.
You're kind of a graphics geek.
Well, it's what I'm good at and what I
Yeah?
think is fun. So
Okay.
yeah,
You do it on your free time as well, and
yeah,
like that?
a bunch. Yeah.
Cool. Cool.
I would like to work more on games, but until now it's been mostly single illustrations or comics. But I have made, well, I made one game that can be sort of considered a game, and then 2 little application-y things.
So this is a perfect opportunity.
Yeah, it's a great opportunity to get together with a group where you have different competences, because for my own projects they've been very small because I've been doing them by myself. But here I have other people to help me with graphics and especially with code, which is really helpful.
Well, I want to know a little bit more about your group. David, how's it working? Do you know Emilia since before, or how's the group dynamics?
Well, this is the first time I met most of the group. The only person I know in the group from before is Ulrich.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. So we met way back, but he's the one who introduced me to the game jam experience.
So what's Ulrich? Just so the viewers know, what's Ulrich part in the
He's
the group?
kind of the jack of all trades, but
Okay.
at the moment he's working with the soundtrack and the sound effects.
Okay. What's the style of the? You mentioned pixel art and stuff. What's the main?
Well, the inventory system is we have this kind of phone app inventory system. So we're working on a pixelated kind of grainy inventory system.
Okay.
But the overall design of the backgrounds and the characters are more realistic and more sleek looking.
Yeah, I noticed that because you were talking about the pixel art, and then we see this. How does it work? Like mixing 2 different styles.
Well, since we have like I said, the phone system, I think the transition from more realistic graphics to the pixelated will feel pretty natural.
Cool, that's awesome. So what do you think? What are you thinking of the other games? Have you seen anything of the other competitors, so to say, the participants? Or is it just
actually just pretty much focused on my game? I talked to another person I knew, but he's actually working on a board game.
Yeah. Okay. Yeah. Is it Anders?
Yeah. Exactly.
Yeah.
Anders.
We actually have an interview with him that we're gonna show during some time.
Okay.
So yeah, looking forward to that.
Yeah.
So what do you think? Have you seen anything about the other gamers?
Yeah, I just recently walked around a bit and peeked at their stuff. A lot now when you're just looking at people's monitors, you don't get a very good picture of everything.
Yeah.
But I've been listening in on some of the people around a bit, and Jafar's group's game is looks like it's going to be pretty.
Jafar, sorry, the coordinator.
Yeah, his game looks like it's going to be pretty interesting.
Okay,
And then there's one group also that's doing a rhythm game. I don't know them from before, but that sounds like it's gonna be really interesting.
Okay, cool.
They mentioned that that making a rhythm game is a lot of math, which I can believe in. Yeah,
with the beats and everything.
So that's going to be really interesting to see how and what kind of music they're going for.
Yeah, cool. We've been talking a lot with the participants and the jammers about the theme.
Yes.
What's your opinion of this year's theme, rituals?
I quite liked it. I pretty much, like, the instant I saw it, I was like, there's going to be so many pentagrams, which from the Global Game Jam tag on Instagram, I noticed that there are quite a few, and there's going to be some in our game as well. So I'm guessing there might be a lot of games that are kind of similar, but I don't think that's necessarily bad. I just think it's going to be interesting to see how people are going to try to differentiate once they notice that there's going to be a lot of it.
Because it's kind of a narrow theme, if you think about it. Previous years we had, like, what do we do now? And how do you interpret that? Like, rituals are pretty straightforward, right?
Well, I know that some groups have been thinking about, instead of like we're doing like witch magic rituals and stuff like that, or religious rituals, I know that there's some people who considered like morning rituals, like what you do when you get up in the morning. And one group was thinking mentioned thinking around coffee, because that was a ritual for them, like how they prepare and drink their coffee. and stuff like
Gotta
that.
have the
So
coffee.
yeah, so I think that we're probably going to see some interesting things, especially since it's a global game jam and
There's
people will
a
have
lot of people jamming this
yeah,
year.
so people will have different images of the word ritual as long as you go out and check from other countries as well.
Yeah, David, what do you think about the theme?
Compared to the last theme, which was time traveling frenemies.
Oh yeah.
It's opens up for a much broader perspective.
Yeah.
Time traveling frenemies was you really had to think. You really had to. I mean, a lot of groups at that time didn't really. They didn't think they fell in under the category of time of frenemies, but I guess it's a matter of interpretation. Yeah. But so rituals, it's interesting. You can do since it's just one word, you can do so much with it.
Yeah, it's nice inputs and perspective there. Yeah, that's good. So what are you looking forward to tomorrow? Tonight's or today, Sunday, the last day of the jam. What do you think? How's going to look the closing ceremony and everything?
Hopefully we'll have a game to show which will work. That's my that's my expectations, my hopes.
Yeah.
So.
Yeah, like I mentioned that from the beginning, that it will be nice if we have a fully functioning game. Like it's going to be short, but it would be nice if we could implement everything that we would like to do. But also, I think it's going to be. I also really like always going around and seeing what everyone has done. Especially since this year there's also a bunch of people from my class, so I'm really interested in seeing what they're gonna do.
Yeah. Cool. Well, nice talk, guys. Thank you for joining me. Thank you, David.
Thank you,
Emilia, with the mic.
Thanks.
So yeah, looking forward to seeing a lot of good games this weekend. So stay tuned for more, and yeah, thank you again.